First
Okay.
started getting calls
Sure.
and how you kind of narrowed it down to the source.
Sure. Yeah, earlier this week we started getting complaints from residents, those in the immediate vicinity of Fort Pierce Industrial Park, about a pungent odor, and we checked it out. In fact, somebody actually thought it was gas, so our fire department went out to investigate. They determined it wasn't gas, and through a combination of the fire department's efforts, the efforts of our code enforcement division, and our wastewater division, we were able to determine that the source was the Dairy Farmers of America. And since yesterday, we've been really in close contact with them to make sure this is being corrected, it's being mitigated, so that the smell won't be so bad.
Have they shared with you at all kind of what this is, if it's anything to worry about?
Yeah, so it's nothing to worry about in terms of public health. There's nothing that we're aware of that there's toxicity or anything like that. To show an abundance of caution, the Department of Agriculture and Southern Utah Health Department have also been contacted, and they're in contact with dairy farmers as well.
Okay, great. And has this at all happened since they opened? Like, has this happened with them before?
I mean, it's happened before. When it's happened, it's tended to happen in the colder months, and there's something that you probably have to ask someone who knows science to talk about that, but that's just kind of for your information. Right?
So what are the main things that the city is doing to help minimize this smell?
Yeah, so when we determined where the source was coming from, which was the Dairy Farmers of America, their plant there, we started working very closely with them, our code enforcement division, and we wanted to see what their plan was to help take corrective action and help mitigate this, and they're in that process right now.
You said this wasn't the first time it's happened with this facility, so what have you all done to confirm that this isn't a reoccurring issue?
Yeah, so in the manufacturing process, it's a byproduct, and it's occasionally going to happen. It's a matter of, you hope it's not to this point, and dairy farmers they can give you a more technical response of how that's going to be, but we feel very confident. We work really closely with them. They've been very, very cooperative, not only in this time, but over the years, and we're confident that they're going to find a solution for this.
Some residents have told me it's making them feel nauseous. One even said she may move if it weren't to be fixed. What would you say to them?
Yeah, well, I would say that we definitely empathize with what they're going through. Those types of odors can be difficult to work with, but the only thing I would ask is to try to be patient. The Dairy Farmers of America are really working hard to find a solution to help mitigate the odor.
If it isn't necessarily a code enforcement violation, what still holds them accountable to fix a smell like this?
Yeah, so at this point, we're working with them on a few things. I mean, it's possible that it could rise to the level of what's called an odor nuisance, but we're not ready to make that decision at this point. We've been in contact with them, we've been working with them, and we feel like this is going to be resolved.
And last thing, again, I might repeat some things, but are there city policies that kind of hold industries accountable from secreting smells like this?
As far as I'm aware, there's no city policies, but if you go to the state and federal levels, that's where many of those exist.